When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and put 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Nobody wants to deal with a clogged drain or a leaky pipe. That's why you need to call JCM Plumbing. JCM Plumbing has over 20 years of experience in the industry and offers a variety of services to make them your number one option for anything plumbing related. With a wide variety of services from clogged pipes to a new hot water heater and all the best state-of-the-art equipment, JCM Plumbing is your place for everything you need for plumbing in your home. So just call me, JCM, to take care of that leaky pipe at 816-726-8281.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Leaving a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
What is one of your most
wide side, all personnel just making sure we're really spreading the ball around with anybody that we've got out there. Last, looking at tackles, making sure on the defensive side of the ball that we are putting helmets to the ball and making sure we are flocking and getting as many guys on there as we can. Quite a few arm tackles last week that really allow, once that first contact's made, we need more guys on it, and we got to make sure that we're not just getting in with the arm tackles.
We had quite a little bit of that last week, as you said. A little bit of rain coming down. I can't tell if it's kind of let up a little bit. It started raining about noon. I got here about noon and set up. We're inside in an awfully tight area, so we will see what we can do. Those were the keys to the game. The keys to the game are brought to you by Show Me Auto Mall. For the keys to your next car, truck, or SUV, go to Show Me Auto Mall. Real quick, want to go through the starting lineups. You know, coaches are real hesitant to give you starting lineups. I mentioned this last week, but the starting lineups are brought to you by Culver's Burgers. Go grab a butter burger after the game. The Harrisonville lineup of burgers go to Culver's of Harrisonville. The starting lineups, though, to give you just a little bit of information, I'm just going to get the starting lineups for the Wildcats, and I actually have more than the starting lineups because the lineups are going to change based on whether they're doing one tight end or two. But I'll just say that the senior Levi Hall, number 2, will be the quarterback. Running backs generally are going to be Eli Torres and Asher Hall, as it was from last week. And then the receiving core, Brody McNeil, Gilmore, Striker Gilmore, Tyson Wyatt Smith, Gavin Thompson, Cooper Baker, Keller Johnson at tight end, Ethan Stone at tight end, and Braden Cannably. On the line, it'll be Aiden Pickering, Garrett Paris, Bryson Cecil, Caden Banks, and Trenton Hyder. Those are actually your starting lineups, plus on the offense. On the defensive side, in the line, it's going to be Bryson Cecil, Aiden Pickering, Keller Johnson, and Ethan Stone. You'll notice there that we have several people that are going both ways in the linebacking core. Garrett Paris, Tyson Wyatt Smith, Malachi Bolin in the linebackers. And your defensive backs, Deegan Beechner, Cooper Baker, Braden Cannably, Jake Bruton, and Christian Crook will come in and take some time based on what defense they will be running from Coach Nolan. So that's your starters from the Harrisonville's best lineup. Start 4 burgers, Culver's. Go grab a butter burger after the game. The first quarter sponsors, actually we have 2 of them. They kind of come out of the same offices, 2-3 Construction, as well as CPSK. For the first quarter, we are about 5 minutes away from getting this thing started. The Bolivar Liberators are 0-1. They lost last week to School of the Osage. They had some turnovers. They kind of shot themselves in the foot. Travis spent a little bit of time going back, looked at the game a little bit. We have a few of those people that played about 3 deep for them, so we'll be able to give you a little bit of information about those kinds of things. We are going to take a short break. We're about 5 minutes away from the coin flip, so let's take care of some of our sponsors with some commercials. We'll be back. Nothing brings Harrisonville together like Friday Night Lights and our Harrisonville Wildcats. And just like our hometown team, Reed Ford of Harrisonville is proud to be your hometown Ford dealer. Whether you're looking for a tough Ford F-150, a family SUV for away games, or the perfect ride for cruising through town, they've got the hometown deals that can't be beat. So this season, cheer on the Wildcats and drive with confidence from Reed Ford of Harrisonville, your hometown Ford dealer.
back in Bolivar, Missouri. The captains are lining up, ready to come out. We should have the coin toss here shortly. Looks like weather's kind of holding off a little bit for us. Doesn't look like there's any active rain right now. Definitely looking like it's going to be kind of off and on throughout the night. Hopefully it can stay clear just enough to get this game in. Just under 4 minutes to kick off here.
So are you waiting for me to say something here?
Yeah, normally.
All right, sounds good. Well, I will tell you that the Sonic Kick Return Contest is $60 because we did not get a kickoff return last week, and this week it's going to be Charlotte Keck. Charlotte Keck, I bet you're listening out there, gal. We're looking forward to getting, maybe start this thing off with one back and get you a $60 Sonic Reloadable gift card. Troby's sponsor our first downs. When you think of Plansons, think Troby's first. Red Barn Ranch in the Red Zone halftime show is brought to you by Brad Seiner Agency. The post-game show is brought to you by Golden Classics. And we will also have a diamond in the rough from Golden Classics as well as the Reed Ford player of the game. So the captains are out at midfield. The captains is McCurry, Banner, Byrne, and McCullough for the Liberators. Tuck, have you got the...
I don't know if Travis had ours marked.
And they are being covered up by the Liberators right now. I didn't get them as they were getting ready to come on the field. It looks like Keller Johnson is one of them. I'm going to also go out on a limb and say that most likely Levi Hall is one, which Tuck just marked on our sheets here. Deegan Beechner as well. And then one more as Tuck's taking a look with the Bunnocks.
I believe 41, Tyson Wyatt Smith.
And Tyson Wyatt Smith. Did I see 33 also? Yep, Keller. So, about ready to get this thing started. We're about a minute away. Your Wildcats are 1-0 after beating the Richmond Spartans last week 49-22. The Liberators lost to the School of the Osage, and I'm not sure about the score on that one. I thought I had it written down, but I'm not able to find it right now. The Wildcats will be going to the north end of the stadium. That will be to the left. And the Liberators will be down at the right, which is the south. We're on the campus of Southwest Baptist University here, and the Bolivar Liberators play their games here on the SBU campus. A few years ago. What year was it, Tuck, that we had the big rain?
Either it was 2015 or 2016.
School of the Osage beat Bolivar 28-20. The Wildcats will be kicking off here.
Meeks is saying it was 14, and I could have sworn I was playing in that game, but...
Well, we'll let you guys fight over it at some other time.
That is definitely not a night we forget. We waited and waited and waited, ended up being flooded out of our locker room before we didn't even play that game.
Tuck, do you know where our lineups are? I was going to get 55 that is kicking things off, taking it the 5-yard line and up the middle and breaking and got a flag that comes in. So the return out to the 49-yard line. So it's going to be a 44-yard return, but a flag comes in toward the end of the carry. Ethan Stone kicked off for the Wildcats, put it down to about the 5. Got to be a hold on Bolivar. And the hold was at the 36-yard line, so that will take the ball back to the 26-yard line on the 10-yard mark off from the spot of the foul. Cyrus Jackson, the running back for Bolivar. Chapel Banner, the junior quarterback. Twins out here to the left, 1st and 10 on the far side. Hand off to Cyrus Jackson. He's going to get a gain of about 1 on the play. Tyson Wyatt Smith with the tackle. Gain of about 1. Going to be 2nd down and 9 for Bolivar. They've got twins out here to the left. Got an H-back on the far side. Banner in the pistol. Back to pass. Flushed him out of the pocket, and Tyson Wyatt Smith runs him out of bounds after a gain of about 3.
Really good evasion there from this close side, feeling that pocket presence clasping on him and getting out of there.
So a gain of 4, going to bring up 3rd down and 5. 1 minute into this game, 3rd down and 5. Liberators with twins left and slot to the right. Going to fake, going to have the pass out here to Long.
And that ball is out.
Long is going, it's going to be called.
And I don't know that
I don't know that he was ever that far forward, but that's going to be close to a 1st and 10. Braden Long with the catch from Banner. That's going to be a 1st and 10, so a gain of about 5 here on the near side. 1st and 10. Bolivar's got trips out to the right. Banner and Jackson in the backfield. Going to give the ball to Jackson. He's going to gain about 2.
Tyson Wyatt Smith on the tackle there with Cooper Baker.
Gain of about 3 here on the near side. Actually a gain of about 2. 2nd down and call it 8. It is a short 8. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Now motion to the right to turn it into trips. Back to pass is Banner. Throws it deep and overthrown on the coverage is Braden Cannably. So 3rd down and 8. Again, albeit a short 8. So the look of the formation, it appears as though it's going to be trips to the right, split in to the left. Banner in the backfield, flanked by Jackson. Flanker comes over to turn it into double slot. Hand the ball off to Jackson. Tuck, is that a 38 or a 30 on that running back? If you'd check that for me. And no gain on the play. Actually, a loss of 1. Back deep is Braden Cannably.
It is number 38.
All right, very good, thank you. Punt formation by the Liberators. Snaps back and the ball is off. Going to be taken by Kennebly. He's going to get about a 4-yard return up to the 26-yard line on the far side, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. So the Wildcats get the ball for the first time with 9:25 remaining here in the quarter. First quarter is brought to you by CPSK Insurance and 2-3 Construction. Twins out here to the right. Under center is Hall. Veerbacks behind him. Torres and Hall. Hall's going to finally get that pulled away, and he's going to be driven out of bounds by number 2, McCleary, number 5. Gain of about 5. Make that 4. They moved it back on me. 2nd down and 6. Here on the near side, going to have Twins out to the left, Twins to the right. That will leave Torres and Hall in the backfield. There's a pass out to attempt out to number 35. And just a little bit low, forced his angle low. That was Asher Hall as the 4th receiver out here. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Here on the near side. Twins over to the left, slot over to the right. Hall under center. Torres in the back, moves down to a slot. And
that ball's out.
The ball is
the
out.
Are and come up with it.
So Bolivar comes up with the ball on the fumble. Going to have the first turnover of the game by the Wildcats.
Got to be careful with that spin move coming out of there just because you are unprotected and cannot see what is coming at you.
And as he spun around, then that actually created more of a force on him to knock the ball out. 1st and 10 for the Liberators at the Wildcat 31-yard line. Banner in the pistol. Jackson flanked him. Twins out to the right. Tight wing goes over in a little H-back motion. The ball is given and trying to string things out. A great job. Tuck probably finds several people out there on that. Jackson is stopped for about a 2-yard loss on the play. A host of Wildcats as the play started going to the left. There was good pursuit. Everybody doing a good job keeping their outside hand free and making no lanes for Cyrus Jackson to head up through. 2nd down and 12 on the far side. Twins to the left. Pro to the right. Pistol formation. Back to pass is Banner. And the ball is short. It was intended. Is that 5 or 6, Tuck?
That was number 5.
Number 5, Bliss, was the intended receiver. On the coverage was Kennebly. So 3rd down and 12 now from the far side. Trips here to the left. Flex tight end over to the right. In the pistol is Banner with Jackson flanking him. Now empty in the backfield out to Jackson, and Jackson is taken down by number 20, Deegan Beechner.
A really good job settling into that tackle and just kind of waiting for him to come to him and make that stop where it was, first contact.
4-yard gain is all. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 7. Long 6, short 7. Twins to the right, Twins to the left. Back to pass. And over the middle, and that's going to be caught by number 1, Lucas Polk. And that's a first down on the play, so 1st and 10. The spot was open in the middle. Substitutions for the Liberators. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 on the near side. Field clock down to 13. And just coming up to the line now are the Liberators. Going to have a little H-back here to the left. Split end to the left. Tight end and flanker to the right. Makes it look like a running play, which it was. And that's going to be a very short loss. Actually, a loss of about 2. So that's going to bring up
Ethan Stone with a really good tackle right there. He almost had the offensive lineman still on his hip as he kind of got it through there and was able to bring him down.
It was like he had his arms around both of them. It looked a little loss of 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 12. H-back over here to the left. Splits to both sides. Tight end to the left. A little H-back. Back to pass. There's a ball headed for down in the end zone. And that ball is caught for an 18-yard touchdown pass. I thought it was number 10, but was it number 1 with the catch? Nonetheless, Banner with a pass to Lucas Polk, I believe. So with 6:25 remaining in the first quarter, after the turnover, the Liberators put one on the board. The kick is blocked. The kick, number 42, going to have to get that name looked
Wyatt
up.
Viles.
Wyatt Viles didn't get that one up high enough to get it over the lineman. So 6-0, the Liberators lead. We'll take a quick break. Help our sponsors. We'll be back.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
All right, welcome back. 6:25 remaining in the first. Turnover given a short field to the Liberators, and they take it down. They have a 3rd and long that they convert, and then they turn around and have a touchdown pass to the same that had the throw from Banner to Polk, Lucas Polk. Number 42, Wyatt Viles, is going to be kicking off. Back deep for the Wildcats. The ball is kicked and going to be taken at the 16-yard line. It's going to be taken by Beechner. We have a flag coming in. So Beechner with a gain of about 11, but a flag comes flying in. We'll see if that's assessed. The Wildcats are going to have it 1st and 10. It's going to be a hold against the Wildcats. The ball's going to be stepped off from the 32. So the Wildcats will take over here on the near side. 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the first period. Want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you to all of our sponsors to help put this thing on. Twins out to the left, Pro to the right. Actually trips over to the right. Going to be a little bit of a trap inside, a quarterback trap, and taken by a loss by one of the linebackers coming up through. It's going to be a loss of about 2, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Wildcats. Generally, coaches and offensive coordinators these days have certain plays that they're going to run, and they run through that, and they don't deviate from what that script is. Here's motion over to the left by Tyson Wyatt-Smith, and the handoff, and that's going to be a loss of about 1. Torres with the carry, and he is hit immediately. Tackled by Aiden Esri. Twins out to the right, tight end to the left. Motion coming around the backside, going to be a pitch. And he does get to the outside and going to take out the yard to gain marker out there, see if he's going to be awarded a first down on that. Wildcats getting on the line quickly. Gain of about 6. Actually, a gain of 8. Going to have a quick pass, and that's through the hands out there and out of bounds. Gavin Thompson, the intended receiver, is going to bring up 4th down and 4. So presumably first down, taken over on downs at the 31-yard line on the far side with 4:52 remaining in the quarter. So the Wildcats get on the line quick, make a throw out, don't complete the pass, and they turn it over on downs at their own 31-yard line. Twins to the right, twins to the left for Bolivar. Back to pass is Banner. And he's going to be taken down.
Keller Johnson, first one there.
Keller Johnson, I saw him. I didn't see who the other was. That's going to be a sack of about 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 19 if we get the box to move back. He
should be a holding call here on the Liberators as well.
I did not see a flag. Very good. So a flag on the play. Find out what the Wildcats are going to do. They're going to decline that because you have a 9-yard loss on the sack, and now the down is going to be gone. So by declining that, we take the play. It was a sack by Keller Johnson of 9 yards, so 2nd down and 19 for the Liberators. Twins to the right, twins to the left, one back, and stepping up. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The ball is down on the hit.
Ethan Stone really slowed him down there enough, but just in time for Tyson Wyatt-Smith to step in and make that tackle.
Cyrus Jackson on the carry. So 3rd down now and about 18. Trips out to the right, split in way to the left. So Cannibally out here covering kind of on an island. Flushed out of the pocket, going to be chased. There's the ball going deep, and that's going to be a flag on Cannibally, I'm going to guess.
I think they got him a little bit on the face guard there.
Yeah, he never did get his head turned back around. But that could be that if they, depending on where that is assessed from, remember in high school, a pass interference is not at the site of the infractions. It is a penalty, and the 15 yards, if they take the penalty, So wouldn't it be third down instead of fourth? Got Twins out to the left. So, there we go, back to third down. But it was not enough for a 1st and 10, so it's going to be third down and 1. Twins to the left, a little H-back to the right. Going to give the ball to Jackson. And Jackson is going to be stopped what appears to be a little bit short on that tackle right there. 45, Ethan Stone with the stop there. And now it's going to be 4th down and a short 1. Bolivar's got that H back. Probably run a little handoff to Jackson. Now.
Oh, come on, finish it.
So the H-back came in motion, stopped and got under center, and it looks like as he went on an H-back sneak, gets the 1.5 yards. He gets about 2 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Bolivar gets a 1st and 10. They run a little bit of a gadget play with an H-back that they bring him in motion, set him up under center, and run a quarterback sneak type play with the H-back. Then they go on a hard count, and I'm going to guess if they held their water, did Bolivar, that's going to be on the Wildcats, and it is. So it's going to bring up 1st down and 5 at the 16-yard line. So the Wildcats a little bit over anxious there, and that was good timing, not for the Wildcats there with that particular situation with the hard count. So 1st down and 5 for the Liberators, 2:44 remaining in the first. H back over to the right, so slot right, split to the left. Going to hand it to Jackson, and he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd down and 5. The whole entire defensive line, Pickering, Cecil, Johnson, and Stone, with a little stone wall up there at the front to shut that down. Going to make it 2nd down and 5. Twins out to the left, H back to the right, tight end to the right. Snap the ball over the quarterback's head. We'll see what he's able to do. He's able to get it covered up. That's a pretty good job by Chappell Banner there just to get on the ball, because he's got 3 linemen of the Wildcats that's going to do him damage if he doesn't just get the ball covered up. So a minute 35 and running here in the first. So that is a loss of almost 20 there on that play. 3rd down and 20. Slot to the right, Twins to the left. Jackson flanking Banner. Banner back to pass. Gets out of the pocket, heads up the field, and he's going to be taken down after a gain of about 12. Not sure why they're stopping the clock unless somebody's calling a timeout here.
Got a flag down.
Got a flag. Oh, I see it there.
15-yard
Very
line.
good. I see the flag there. We'll see what that amounts to and what's assessed there.
Got a face mask on Harrisonville.
So that's going to be added to the end of the play unless they chose. So it's going to be 4th down and 3.
The White Hat, he is signaling 4th down.
So it is, nope, there it's back to 3rd. 3rd down and 3. That's what I thought it should be. Just 2 ticks under 1 minute remaining here in the first. 3rd down and about 3. Going to hand it off to Jackson. Jackson is going to gain about 2, so it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So the Wildcats will see if they need to handle that, watching for the H-back to come in motion and get under center. They're going to go twins left, twins right are the Liberators. 4th down
I'd say
and
they need to watch for a
timeout.
a hard count here.
So 4th down and less than 1, and Harrisonville calls a timeout. So the Wildcats take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. This is a timeout brought to you by Golden Classics. Take time out to go see them. We'll be back.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
All right, welcome back. Wildcats trailing here at the end. As we approach the end of the first period, they trail 6-0. Bolivar takes and goes down and scores after a fumble and a short field. Wildcats are back out, ready to go. 4th and a short 1 here with 25 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Twins to the left, slot to the right. Banner in the backfield, Jackson flanking him. In motion is the slot back, gives us trips over to the left. Ball is handed to Jackson, and Jackson is in the end zone with a 10-yard touchdown run. So Jackson takes it in 10 yards, and the Liberators go up 12-0. 42. Wyatt Viles is the kicker. The first extra point, he did not get up high enough, and the Wildcats got a hand on it, and that one is up and good. So, as we near the end of the first quarter, the Wildcats trail the Liberators 13-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
All right, welcome back. Wildcats down 13-0 here with 20 ticks remaining in this first period. Wyatt Viles is doing the kicking for the Liberators. Cannably and Beechner back deep for the Wildcats. Charlotte Keck, the Sonic Kick Return Contest person. Let's run this back and get her a 60-yard card, a $60 card. He's going to get outside, not going to take it to the house, but he is going to bring it back. 34-yard return. The Wildcats are going to take it into the Bolivar Liberators area. They're going to have it 1st and 10 on the far side from the 46-yard line. So 12 ticks remaining in the first period here. Blue Devils, golly. Sorry about that. Wildcats trailing by 13 here. Have the ball in Bolivar territory. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Now motion back comes in, and going to set to throw up is Hall. and just about picked off by 22-5. Not seeing 22. There's Bliss. Almost picks that one off. So second down and 10 at the 46-yard line, right at the top of the Bearcat logo at the midfield here at Southwest Baptist. Slot to the left, Twins to the right, lead option, pitch back to Torres. Torres is going to be getting a first down. That first down, it's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances. That ball's going to be down to the 35-yard line. That is the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter in this one, Bolivar Liberators lead the Harrisonville Wildcats 13-0. The Wildcats get a little going with the lead option there. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the second quarter after this. Your place for everything you need for plumbing in your home. So just call me, JCM, to take care of that leaky pipe at 816-726-8281. I think if we turn them on, it'll just be these two. If they come back, Tuck, take it. I'll be back.
Oh, gosh.
Tuck, go.
All right, welcome back here to Bolivar, Missouri. Start of the second quarter here. Wildcats traveling north now.
They have a hard time seeing through the glass.
Hall under center with the keep. Pitch out here. Looks like we're going to have a gain of 3.
All right, second down and about 7. Twins out to the right, tight in to the left. Under center is Hall. Veer backs, quick pass out, and that's going to be another first down on that catch. Catch by Brody McNeil out on the little bubble pass.
Striker Gilmore with a great block out there.
That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. When you think appliances, think Troby's first. So first and 10 on the far side on the 19-yard line. Twins to the left, little outside veer, quick pass. It's going to be caught by striker Gilmore, but he's going to be tackled immediately by,
sorry, I missed a tackler on that one.
I believe it was number 2, Cale McCurry, with the hit immediately. So a loss of about 2. So second down and 12. Twins out to the right. Twins to the left. Torres flanking Hall. Motion over to the right. And little speed option and a little too many people to read there. And Hall is taken down for a loss. A loss of about 6. So back to the 28-yard line. Third down and 22. Third down and 18, I believe. What have you got over here, Chris? Third down and 18. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Hawley in the pistol. pass off of,
I believe it's Moore, number 5.
5 with the interception. The ball off of
Isaac
the
Moore.
shoulder pads of Moore with the pick there for the Liberators. So the Liberators are going to take over after the turnover, but the turnover at least is on the Liberator side of the field. So on the near side, 1st and 10 after the pick. On the 31-yard line, Twins to the left, split to the right with a little wing. So like a slot back, he would be an H if the tight end was there. A little bubble pass out, and going to be a short gain of about 2 or 3 on the play. Wildcats with pretty good pursuit on that bubble pass out there. 2nd down and 7 or 8. Looks like about 8. Twins to the left, Twins to the right. So double slot or double Twins. And the Wildcats jump across on the hard count again. So offside on the Wildcats, so that's going to bring it down to 2nd down and about 3. 8:54 remaining in the half here. Wildcats trail the Liberators 13-0. Twins to the right, Twins to the left. Banner in the pistol, Jackson by his side. Back to pass is Banner. Throws it deep and overthrows. Is that 12?
Yes.
Number 12, Mortison. Mortison was covered. He had a step or so on him, but was being covered by Christian Crook. So 3rd down and 2. Roll out to the right by Banner. Going to throw a comeback pass. Again covered by Crook is the intended receiver.
Evan Mortison again.
Mortison, number 12. He's a junior wide receiver, defensive back. So 4th down and 2. Viles comes in to punt for the Liberators. Back deep is Cannably. Snap is back. The punt is away. Going to be taken. Get about 1 yard on the play. So on the far side, the Wildcats are going to have it 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 8:12 remaining in the half. Wildcats trailing 13-0. Here's 2nd game of the week down in Bolivar on the campus of Southwest Baptist University, where the Bolivar Liberators play their home games. Wildcats have got Twins out here to the left, Twins to the right. Torres flanking Hall in the backfield on the far side. 3 down linemen for the Liberators. That ball's going to be given to Torres. He's going to be tackled after a gain of about 4.
Colt Hill on the tackle there for the Liberators.
So a gain of about 4. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Wildcats. See if Wildcats can get something going here. Twins to the left, tight end to the right. actually going to get motion back behind and a pitch. That pitch is to striker Gilmore. He's going to gain about 3, a short 3, so it's going to bring third down and 3. So the Wildcats at their own 32-yard line on the far side, 3rd and 3. Need to pick up 3 to keep this drive going. Need to get something established here. One thing that I thought that I might see is some outside veer, but that 3 down lineman up front kind of takes that away, and so we haven't seen the outside veer. So we got slot to the right, to the left, twins to the right, Hall in the backfield, and a little fake on the pitch, and Hall is going to turn upfield for about 8 or 9 yards. That's going to be a first down. That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think appliances. First down on the far side. See if the Wildcats can get something going here. 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line. Twins coming out to the left. Twins out to the right. Torres flanking Hall in the backfield. Going to be a keeper on the zone read. Going to be a gain of about 6 yards. Tackle by Braden Campbell there. So a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the half. Twins coming to the left. Twins going out to the right. Hall in the pistol. Torres by his side. Hand that ball off to Torres. Torres is going to be just a little bit shy of a first down. Going to pick up about 3 on the play, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Was that a 2 or a 3, Tuck?
Number 2 on the tackle.
McCurry on the tackle. So 3rd down, we're going to have trips. Nope, we're going to have twins to the left, twins to the right. Got to get set out there. In the pistol is Hall. Going to fake that and have a quick pass. 15 or 14 out there, Tuck. Striker Gilmore.
15 on the catch.
Gilmore with the catch, and that's a first down that not only is a Troby's first down, it also gets us over into Bolivar Field. That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances. 1st and 10 on the far side. The 45-yard line of the Liberators. 4:55 and rolling here in the second period as we're working our way toward halftime. Slot to the left, twins to the right. Motion coming around behind. Going to fake the pitch, and Hall is up through. Makes a little bit of a move, breaks a tackle. He's going to get about 9 yards on the play. Who you got on a tackle out there, Tuck? The numbers are hard for the old man to see.
I believe it was number 8 that ran him out of bounds right there.
8 takes him out of bounds. 2nd down and 1. Dorian Gonzalez with the take out of bounds. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Fake to Torres. And up the middle, that's going to be another first down by Hall. That's going to be a gain of 8, and that's going to be another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances.
Really good by Hall there, just kind of sitting and waiting to see where that hole is going to develop in his line.
It almost looked like it was supposed to be a read with a fake, but he couldn't get to it, but he still waited, and things developed. Twins to the right, twins to the left. 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line, it appears. Hand off to Torres. Torres is going to get about 3, then 4, then 5 with a little bit of shove, so a little tush push going on there. Going to end up being second down and about 4. Call it second and 4. The ball on the 23-yard line. Wildcats need to not come away empty here. Only 2 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the half. So they would like to use this time up, but most importantly, they need to get it in the end zone. Twins to the right, split in to the left. Timeout is being called by the Liberators. So with 2:41 remaining in the half and the Liberators leading 13-0, we'll take a break as well. We'll be back.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
All right, welcome back. Wildcats with some work to do. They trail 13-0. The Bolivar Liberators taking advantage of a couple of turnovers. Made one extra point, had another one blocked, the first one blocked. We've got a second down and 4 here on the far side, the 23-yard line. Liberators with a timeout. Wildcats come back. They've got twins to the right, slot to the left. Bet that slot back's going to come in motion, and he does. That's Tyson Wyatt-Smith. A little bit of a trap action, and going to be real close to a first down, and it is going to be third and very short, I believe. So third and a short one. Tackle there by the interior of the defensive line. Tackle by Logan Bunn. On the far side, third and a short one. Wildcats in a double tight formation. Actually unbalanced to the right. Going to go outside veer. Hall's going to pull it out. That's going to be a first down. Hey, we just were right at the red zone. Now we are in the Red Barn Ranch red zone. Go out and see the Red Barn Ranch. This is the time of year to get things going with them. That's also a Troby's first down. Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. When you think appliances, you think Troby's first. Twins to the left, twins to the right. First down, first and goal with the ball on. First and 10. There's a pass out to Keller Johnson is the wideout out there, and that's going to be down close to a first down. So it is a first down. So first and goal at the 3-yard line. Troby's Appliance Center first down, actually first and goal there. I think Troby's first. Going to hand it, actually fake it to Torres, and going to be just about 2 football lengths short of that right there by Hall. The Wildcats going quick here on the ball. Going to have trouble getting everybody out, and they do get them. So we get a flag, but I thought we had a flanker out here trying to call a timeout. It's not going to be good if we end up getting, so we had a illegal substitution trying to get off the field. So the Wildcats are going to take a 5-yard penalty here, which is going to put the ball on about the 6-yard line. So it's going to be second down and goal from the 6. 50 seconds remaining in the half. The Wildcats need to come away with points here. Just outside the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. 5 yards plus a football length. 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Twins out to the right.
We only have 10 on the field.
That's what I'm seeing, which means we don't have enough on the line of scrimmage. There's a pass. Who caught that for me, please?
Looks like we have. Looks like it was 15.
15, which is Striker Gilmore from Hall.
35.
35. 35, Asher Hall with the touchdown catch. We might have just dodged a bullet there because we did not have enough guys on the line of scrimmage. That one was missed there. Number 45 with the attempt.
Snap was away.
So the snap was errant or on purpose? I had looked down to get the number.
It took the holder towards his body. He wasn't able to get it down.
So a little bit of an errant snap. The Wildcats do get on the board with 25 seconds remaining in the half. Bolivar leads 13-6 over the Harrisonville Wildcats. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the end of this half.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
All right. Wildcats are on the board. 13-6 your score here with 25 seconds remaining in the half. You turn that off for me. Viles back to, no. 45 to kick for the Wildcats.
Looks like we've got 38.
Ethan Stone.
And I believe also number 8.
38 and 8. So Jackson and Gonzalez back deep for the Liberators. 25 ticks on the clock. Ball's going to be brought out to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 on the far side. So we'll see if the Liberators are complacent or if they'll go for anything here. They'll have the ball on their own 27-yard line. 1st and 10 on the far side, approaching halftime here. Young's Tire and Wheel Center, the sponsor of our second quarter. H-back to the left, going to hand it off to Jackson. Jackson is going to burst forward. I see a flag come flying in. Nope, it's going to be a first down. So Jackson with a 10-yard carry into deep into the Wildcats. So a timeout is called with 19 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back to the campus here at Southwest Baptist. First and 10 for the Liberators. They've got slot to the left, Twins to the right. Banner in the backfield. Now motion over to the right. Going to hand it to Jackson. Jackson is taken down after a gain about 2 by Tyson Wyatt-Smith, I believe. Anybody else tuck on the tackle?
Nope.
So back on the ball quickly are the Liberators, and that is the end of the half right there. So at the end of the half, the Wildcats trailing 13-6 behind the Bolivar Liberators. Probably because of how far the Wildcats have to go, we'll get a 20-minute halftime. We're going to pay homage to some of our sponsors first thing. We'll be back with the halftime show. We'll be back.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over an nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Nobody wants to deal with a clogged drain or a leaky pipe. That's why you need to call JCM Plumbing. JCM Plumbing has over 20 years of experience in the industry and offers a variety of services to make them your number one option for anything plumbing related. With a wide variety of services from clogged pipes to a new hot water heater and all the best state-of-the-art equipment, JCM Plumbing is your place for everything you need for plumbing in your home. So just call me, JCM, to take care of that leaky pipe at 816-726-8281.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bank.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice, getting you financed with even less than perfect credit because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a fourth-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that, someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google, Facebook, or redbarnranch.farm. We'll see you at the patch.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What is old is new again. Golden Classics has the same quality, friendly service, and great selection as always, just under the new management of Ryan and Wendy Saffels. Wendy has been part of the Golden Classics family for over 15 years and looks to continue the 40-plus year legacy of Golden Classics. So if it's time to pop the question, grab an anniversary gift or something just because, stay local and go find the diamond in the rough at Golden Classics in the Gaslight Shopping Center right past McDonald's on Commercial. At Signature Will and Trust, owner and managing attorney Danielle Scavuzzo and attorneys Salvatore Scavuzzo and Brendan Barker tailor estate plans to fit your individual and family needs. A properly executed estate plan protects you and your loved ones in the event of your incapacity or death. Now is the time to call and schedule an appointment for a free consultation with Signature Will and Trust at 816-237-8555. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
Looking for mouth-watering barbecue and breakfast? Judy's Q has you covered, right here on the corner of 291 and P Highway. From tender brisket to juicy pork ribs and chicken wings, we've got it all. And don't forget our famous burnt ends, served Thursday to Saturday. Planning a tailgate or event? Order meat by the pound for your next big gathering. Visit judysq.com for more details. Taste the difference at Judy's Q.
All right, welcome everybody back to the halftime show brought to you by Farmers Insurance, the Brad Sainer Agency. Is your insurance leaving you half covered with your policy? Call Brad today for a free quote and make sure you're fully covered. And for the halftime show, I'm going to turn it over to Tuck and let him give you a little info from the first half here where the Wildcats are trailing the Liberators of Bolivar 13-6.
Yeah, kind of just going back to the keys of the game, what we're seeing is really we're kind of hurting ourselves on our turnovers here. Just too many turnovers, and they were able to capitalize with 2 scores on that. Now, they could have been I believe they should have had 4 that definitely could have had this as a lopsided game. Our field position hasn't been great, and that goes back to those turnovers. We got to be smart with the ball. We got to hang on to it, and we got to know just field awareness, what's around you. Not too many penalties on the Cats that are kind of hurting us here. We've really settled in our offense, being able to get some movement up front, and the running backs are getting a good hole to run through, and we are able to just kind of run it down their throats right now. Gotta stay hungry on the defensive side of the ball. I think our secondary is being beat over the top a few times in this first half, and even with that, a couple of overthrows, a couple of good defensive plays, but we gotta make an adjustment, and we can't be beat over the top. They've been able to put the ball in the air, and they've had a good passing game so far in the first half, but both sides, Harrisonville and Bolivar, are both able to have a good run game so far.
There's also been, I believe, 3 opportunities where the quarterback, is it Banner, who has come up the middle, gotten through and gotten down, and I think one time for a 1st and 10, because even at that point the defensive backs stayed in coverage and was able. So we need to keep our lanes coming up through. We need to get some more sacks. We've had some sacks, Keller Johnson, obviously, with the one that I remember. But nonetheless, to take care of the ball and not give a short field, and you would take where you're down 7, and any number of things can happen with that. So what I had heard a little bit about Osage last week, that the Liberators kind of shot themselves in the foot. The Liberators have done a nice job taking the turnover, the pick that they got, and the fumble, and turning one of those into points, or they turned both of those into points.
I think it was just one, but there was one on a punt that they had really good field position.
And therefore, with coming back with that, Bolivar Liberators lead 13-6 at this time. We got about 10 minutes. They go a 20-minute halftime because the Wildcats have a long walk over to their locker room. So that is the halftime show by Brad Sainer, Farmers Insurance. If your insurance is leaving you half covered, go see Brad today for a free quote and make sure that you are fully covered. So we'll be back here in about 10 minutes. We'll give some kudos to our sponsors. Please be willing to go to our sponsors and visit with them. CPSK Insurance, 23 Construction, Young's Tire and Wheel, JCM Plumbing, Sonic of Harrisonville, Sherwood Bank, Culver's, Troby's, Show Me Auto Mall, Tunnel Vision, Red Barn Ranch, Farmers Insurance with Brad Sainer, Golden Classics, Signature Will and Trust, Judy's Q, and I haven't mentioned High Rise Country Cookies. Lindsay has some great country cookies, and we're going to give away 3 of those to someone here at the end of the third quarter, as well as a 4Ts, either tumbler or cap with 4Ts on it. I even have a couple of those that have got the Wildcats logo on the bill. So we'll take a break. We'll pay homage to those sponsors, and we'll be back.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 23 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and put 23 Construction Services to work for you.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4Ts Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Nobody wants to deal with a clogged drain or a leaky pipe. That's why you need to call JCM Plumbing. JCM Plumbing has over 20 years of experience in the industry and offers a variety of services to make them your number one option for anything plumbing related. With a wide variety of services from clogged pipes to a new hot water heater and all the best state-of-the-art equipment, JCM Plumbing is your place for everything you need for plumbing in your home. So just call me, JCM, to take care of that leaky pipe at 816-726-8281.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bank.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit, because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a fourth-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that, someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google, Facebook, or redbarnranch.farm. We'll see you at the patch.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What is old is new again. Golden Classics has the same quality, friendly service, and great selection as always, just under the new management of Ryan and Wendy Saffels. Wendy has been part of the Golden Classics family for over 15 years and looks to continue the 40-plus year legacy of Golden Classics. So if it's time to pop the question, grab an anniversary gift, or something just because, stay local and go find the diamond in the rough at Golden Classics in the Gaslight Shopping Center right past McDonald's on Commercial. At Signature Will and Trust, owner and managing attorney Danielle Scavuzzo and attorneys Salvatore Scavuzzo and Brendan Barker tailor estate plans to fit your individual and family needs. A properly executed estate plan protects you and your loved ones in the event of your incapacity or death. Now is the time to call and schedule an appointment for a free consultation with Signature Will and Trust at 816-237-8555. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
Looking for mouth-watering barbecue and breakfast? Judy's Q has you covered, right here on the corner of 291 and P Highway. From tender brisket to juicy pork ribs and chicken wings, we've got it all. And don't forget our famous burnt ends, served Thursday to Saturday. Planning a tailgate or event? Order meat by the pound for your next big gathering. Visit judysq.com for more details. Taste the difference at Judy's Q.
All right, welcome back. The coaches have been in at halftime to talk things over. We've got a minute left on the clock and then another 3 minutes of warm-up time, and then we will be ready for the second half of this one. The Wildcats trailing 13-6 with the Bolivar Liberators here on the campus of the Southwest Baptist Bearcats. Years ago, I spent a lot of time coming over here when Pittsburgh State University, when I was a graduate assistant there, we came over and played against the Bearcats quite a little bit at that time. And so a lot of time of football been spent here at this field, but obviously there wasn't turf at that time. But nonetheless, we're down to about 3 minutes before we start the second half. The key things that the Wildcats are going to have to do here is not turn the ball over, keep movement up front with the line, and do a good job of containing the quarterback as well as the running back Jackson.
I'd really like to see if just with with Harrisonville and their run game starting to develop there, hopefully we can start seeing some play action that'll hopefully lead to some big plays.
We had some big plays the other day, which I wanted to tell Josh again. There was a couple of passes that were down to the left of us at the game the other night that did a great job of being able to see those passes caught down there, and it was nice to see some of those big plays. So maybe we will be able to come out with some of that. Again, 2 minutes and 30 seconds before we get going here. Bolivar Liberators 13, Harrisonville Wildcats 6. As we get ready to start the second half, I want to remind everyone that Charlotte Keck is the Sonic Kick Return Contest person. That is $60 available if the Wildcats would happen to run a punt or a kickoff back for a touchdown. She would win a reloadable Sonic card with $60 on it. So we'll shoot for one of those here in the second half. Then at the end of the third quarter, we will have our high-rise country cookies giveaway. I got the idea that those high-rise, the reason they're called high-rise is a couple of reasons. One, the gal that makes them, and I can remember it forever, had her in high school. She has worn high heels forever, so that's part of the high-rise. The other part of the high-rise are these cookies are 7-ounce cookies that are about 2 inches tall. And they are great cookies. So give her a call sometime. It was Lindley's cookies, and it's going to be changed to high-rise, but we'll give away 3 of those. And then at the end of the third quarter, we will also give away a 4T's tumbler or cap that we will do at the end of the third quarter. So on the far side over there, the Wildcats are getting ready to make some things hopefully happen here. They will be receiving the kick here from the Liberators. Wyatt Viles is doing all of the kicking duties, punting and kicking, and extra points for the Liberators. Generally back deep for the Wildcats is Cannably and
Beechner.
Beechner is right. Thank you very much. I couldn't find it. There it is. Deegan Beechner's what I was looking for. So we're about ready to go here in the second half in Bolivar, Missouri. Welcome back here in the second half. Thank you for joining us. Please patronize our sponsors. They do a good job bringing these games to you, and we always appreciate them. So there's the 000s on the board. The Wildcats come running out to take their positions on the north end, which is to the left of us, and to the right is the south end, as we get ready for the kickoff from Viles of the Liberators. Wildcats could use a big one here. We just as well win Charlotte Keck. $60 on a Sonic card with the Sonic Kick Return Contest. We didn't get one last week at $50, so $10 is added. And here we go as there's 12 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to get this second half underway. Welcome back. There's the kick, a little bit of a squibber. That's going to be taken at the 18-yard line by Beechner, and the ball is down. You saying 3 on the tackle?
Yes.
Number 3 on the tackle for the Liberators. That is Peyton Yates. So 1st and 10 on the far side. Ball on the 17-yard line for the Wildcats. Going to get a couple of H-backs here and a couple of twins out here, a stacked twin, and we're just going to get a power to the right. Going to snap the ball back to Hall, and Hall's going to take it up for a short gain on the right side. Went right behind the H-back and Torres as well over here. So a gain of only about a foot, so we're going to call it no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats now on the right hash, the near side, the 28-yard line. So a very short gain on the play. Twins out to the left, twins to the right. Torres flanking Hall. Ball is handed to Torres, and he's off and running. Hang on to the ball. 25-yard carry over into Bolivar territory, and that is a Troby Appliance Center 1st down. When you think home appliances, think Troby's first. 1st down on the 48-yard line, just into Liberator territory. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Snap to Hall, off his hands and bounces back. Going to minimize the risk or the damage there. That's going to be a 5, 10, 14-yard loss on the play. So the ball kind of shot. It wasn't that it was over his head. It was like a bullet and just shot right straight through his hands. As we start the third period, JCM Plumbing, the third quarter sponsor, up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Just call me, JCM Plumbing. 2nd down and Collins here. It's almost 2nd down in Clinton. It is way up there. Motion over to the left, a little toss sweep. Outside, and going to be a very short gain on the play. About 3, going to bring up 3rd down and about 22. 9:45 remaining in the third period. Bolivar leading 13-6 over your Wildcats. Wildcats need to keep this alive, but this is a 3rd and really long here. trips over to the right, split into the left. Torres steps around to the other side of Hall. Going to be a little fake up the front, and he's able to split the first two rushers, but he wasn't able to get past the next. That's going to be a short loss on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 22. So back to punt. Is that 77, Tuck?
70.
70 back, and the punt is going to just be right at midfield. So Caden Banks with the punt. The ball is just going to get over. Actually didn't make it the half to midfield. So in Wildcat territory from the 46-yard line, 1st and 10 in Wildcat territory. So you don't like to see your punt only get you a net of about 8 yards on the play. Defense is going to have to stiffen up right here. Twins to the left. Slot over to the right. Banner and Jackson in the backfield. Here comes motion to the left. Little H back look. Going to hand it to Jackson. And going to maybe be a little bit of a false start against one of the backs out here. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Going to put it back on the Bolivar side of the field there on the 49-yard line. 1st and 15. 8 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the third period. Twins to the left. Twins formation, actually slot formation to the right. That's a pro formation over there. Now the flanker comes in motion. Danner back to pass. And a pass deep. And that is broken up by number 1. Cooper Baker right there. Banner with the pass. So 2nd down and 15. Going to be Twins out here to the left. Actually looks like maybe it's going to be trips. Number 1, Lucas Polk goes in to be tight. That ball's going to be given to Jackson. He's going to get a short gain on the play. Going to be a gain of about 3. Going to bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Liberators. Wildcats with a big 3rd down play right here. You hold them here, they're likely to punt. You let them get half of this, and then they would probably be in 4 down territory. So Twins out to the right, Twins to the left. Banner back to pass, lets it go, and Cannably breaks that one up. I thought we might get a pick by number 54, Garrett Paris, but as to his dad, he would be looking to hit somebody rather than to go for the interception. I believe Travis Paris to be his dad. I'm not sure, so maybe I didn't speak out of turn. So Viles is back to punt. Back deep is
Cannably.
1.
Cannably's deep.
Cannably deep. There's a ball that's kicked in a line drive. Everybody get the heck out of the way. The ball's going to take a roll down to about the 18-yard line. So the Wildcats will have it on the far side. 1st and 10 from about the 18-yard line. See if we can get something going here. Still trailing by 7 are the Wildcats. 1st and 10 on the far side. Slot to the left. Twins to the right. Torres flanking Hall. Another snap that was off the hands of Hall. It's going to be a loss of about 9 yards. Maybe 8. Going to bring up second down and 18. Not sure who I would put that fault on with that, but the ball is getting back there quick, and that just didn't seem to be a problem last week. I don't know if that is the same center, but nonetheless, we're going to go under center here. Double slot, going to get motion going the other way.
Down again.
And a little bit of a mishandle of the snap under center.
There is a flag down as well.
Flag down, and it's going to be a legal procedure against the Wildcats, so there probably will be no run of that play, and it's going to be second down and 22 for the Wildcats. So the Wildcats have a bunch of ground to make up here. Be a good time for one of those big pass plays, but you're so deep in your own territory that it's tough to get time, and then you're risking a safety or a pick six. So we'll see what the Wildcats dial up here. Got trips to the right, split to the left. Gonna fake the zone read, and gonna pick up about 10 yards of that one does Hall. So it's going to bring up third down and about 16 for the Wildcats. Twins to the right. Veerbacks tight end to the left now. Going to get a rollout and a pass out here. And going to get down and going to pick up a first down. I believe that catch, was it number 4, Tuck?
On the catch, yes.
Gavin Thompson with the catch and for a first down, and that's a Troby's first down. Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think appliances. 1st and 10, so a little bit out of the hole there, out to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 on the near side. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Hall in the gun, flanked by Torres. Going to hand it to Torres. Torres is going to get a gain of just about 1. I'd like to see that play just be a little bit wider, and I think there's a lane out there. We'll see if they come back. And
I think Hall had a hard time getting to that mesh right there. Kind of delayed the play.
So made that take a little too long to get out there. So a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Twins to the left, tight end to the right, veer backs. Outside veer to the right and spins out of it and gets the pitch out there and going to gain out about 4. The Wildcats pretty lucky there. They had trouble at the mesh point. Then the Liberators did a nice job of having all parts of that triple option covered. They only gained about 3 yards on the play, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 7 for the Wildcats. Liberators with a nice job there covering all parts of the option. Twins to the right, veerbacks, tight end to the left, under center is Hall. He's going to roll out and throw a little pass, and that's going to be caught by number 15, Striker Gilmore, for a gain of about 9. So they're waving their arms to shut things off here to take a look at it. It looks to me like it's a little bit short. Looks like maybe they're going to measure it. I mentioned last week that it appears as though the NFL is going to a virtual measurement this year with all regular season games. So while we get this measurement here, it appears to be third down. We'll see. Wildcats approaching the 42-yard line. Wildcats trailing by 7 to the Liberators.
We're going to be about a ball short.
About a ball short, so we'll bring it back into the near side here on about the 48-yard line. 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Have we got a Chiefs score, guys? I'm sorry, 13-6. They're
down.
trailing. The Chiefs are down 13-6. Hey, the Bolivar Wildcats game, the Wildcats are down 13-6. We need both the Wildcats and the Chiefs to get going here. So fourth down and about a foot, a ball's length. Play clock has been started. Veer backs, pro left formation, veer backs. And just off to the left side is Hall. And Hall's going to be forward for a 7-yard dive with help of his lineman right at the 50-yard line. That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first. When you think home appliances, right in the middle field, a little bit on the near side, 1st and 10 on the 50. The ball just needs to go forward a little to be in Liberator territory. Twins to the left, twins to the right. In the shotgun or pistol is Hall. He pulls the zone read out, and he's going to get a gain of about 6. So it will be 2nd down and 4 from the 44-yard line here on the near side. Wildcats coming to the line. Going to be twins to the right, twins to the left. In the pistol is Hall, flanked by Torres. Zone read going to hand it off. Torres is going to get about 1. 3rd down and 3. Gain of about 1. Tackled by Logan Bunn, a senior, in the middle of that defensive line. 3rd down and 3. Two minutes and 45 seconds and counting here in the third period. JCM Plumbing, the third quarter sponsor. Twins out to the left, slot over here to the right. Hall's going to turn it upfield, and he's going to get a long 2. It's going to be about a football length short again, so it's going to be 4th down and a short 1. The last time they went on a 4th and 1, they came up fast through a bubble pass, and it wasn't completed. Wildcats taking their time here as they come up. 4th down and 1, just in Bolivar territory on the 40-yard line. Slot left, overload to the left. And not sure whether it's going to be Torres. Torres is going to get a 5-yard gain. 1st down for the Wildcats. That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first. When you think home appliances, the ball firmly planted at the 35-yard line. on the far side. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Overload to the left. Veer backs. Gonna spin out of that and tackle down. Believe that tackle was number 8, Tuck. Number 2, Cale McCurry on the tackle. Loss of about 1 yard. 2nd down and 11. 1 minute remaining here in the third. Wildcats trailing by 7 to the Bolivar Liberators. 2nd down and call it 11. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Hall in the pistol. Torres flanking him. Snap back and a pass. And the pass is going to be caught by Gavin Thompson.
Going to be a holding call there on the left side of the line.
So they may just decline that and make it a 3rd and 15. But we'll see if they want to make it a 3rd and 15 or a 2nd and 20. Waiting to see what the coach wants to do here. Looks like a hold, as we thought it would be. See if they're going to decline it or if they're going to step it off. So they're going to go ahead and step it off. So it'll be 2nd down and 21. That's a tough decision right there to make it 3rd and 16 or 2nd and 21. They chose for the 2nd and 21. Twins up to the left, twins to the right. Hall in the pistol. Pass out here to Gilmore. Gilmore gets out of the tackle, and he's off to the races. Get out of bounds and have an opportunity to hang on to that ball. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 yards from Hall to Gilmore. Spun around like they had him inside. 4 ticks remaining on the clock here in the third period, so the out of bounds. The Wildcats have it inside the Red Barn Ranch red zone right there, as well as another 1st down. That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down. Think Troby's first when you think appliances. Twins out to the left, tight end to the right, veer backs under center. Pulls it out, turns up, does Hall after he pulls it, and going to get a gain of about 2. And that is going to be the end of the third period. So the Wildcats are going to have a 3rd and about 8 when we flip to the other end of this thing. The Wildcats are trailing Bolivar 13-6. We've got a quarter to play. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Stay with us. We got a good one. What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bank. All right, to the fourth quarter we go. Bolivar 13, the Bolivar Liberators, your Harrisonville Wildcats 6. Wildcats trying to get this thing tied up right here. Fourth quarter sponsor is Sonic. Sonic, the fourth quarter sponsor of this one. Wildcats have it. 2nd down and about 7. Ball is here on the near side on the 17-yard line. Trying to get this thing in with an opportunity to tie this thing up. Got an H-back over to the right, split in to the left, a little formation we haven't seen tonight. Going to get her lead option. It's going to turn up, does Hall, and he's going to be inbounds. I saw a flag come flying in over there. We'll see what that's going to be. It's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7. We'll hope that that's not negated by a hold, but that's where that came in typically, unless it was a face mask. So we'll see what the call is here on the first play. They're going to pick that flag up, so no flag. We'll see now where Hall gets to on the option. He gets down to 3rd down and 1. So that was a gain of 7, 8, 9, gain of 7. 3rd down and 1 on the far side. The ball is on the 11-yard line. Twins coming out to the left. Unbalanced to the left. Hall's going to pitch it and up and into the end zone is Torres. Another one of those times that they kind of had a hold of his hand, but he's still able to get the pitch out to Torres, and that's going to make it 13-12 with an important extra point here with 11:28 remaining here in the game. The Wildcats pull within 1. Looks like maybe they're going to go for 2, and they are. So we've got pro-right formation, motion over to the right, and the ball is going to be a pass to Keller Johnson, 33, and the Wildcats take a 14-13 lead on that little jump pass from Hall to Johnson. We'll take a break. We'll be back. The Wildcats take a 14-13 lead.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
All right, welcome back. The Wildcats take a 14-13 lead. They go for 2 there, and they run a little lead option look. No, I'm going to stop and throw it to the tight end, wide open in the end zone, make it a 14-13 game.
And that's really what our run game had opened up there. They were kind of trying to cover that pitch back.
McNeil back deep. Ethan Stone to kick off. Ball's going to be taken at the 13-yard line. And the ball comes out to the 25-yard line on the far side. That's where the Liberators will take over. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line on the far side.
I grabbed the wrong roster.
1st and 10. I'm going to let you get that tackler yet. Is that what you were after, or are you after the runner?
That was Reach Bechtel there on the tackle.
So Twins over to the left, Twins to the right. Banner in the pistol. Jackson takes the ball. Gain of about 4. Tackle by Deegan Beechner. Is that what I saw there coming in?
Ethan Stone, 45 on the tackle there.
Ethan Stone, very good. Thank you.
I'd like to see them keep an eye on the movement on the outside.
2nd down and 6. Twins to the left, Twins to the right. Banner flanked by Jackson. Throws it deep and caught. Please get my number there.
6 on the catch.
49-yard pass from Banner to Braden Long. So 1st and 10 down the sideline with that one. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line on the far side. Twins left, Twins right. Hand it off to Jackson. Jackson dances inside.
Hey, Josh, tell Christian he doesn't need to get involved in this run.
Ethan Stone, the first on the tackle there. Gain of about 2. On the far side, 2nd down and 8. Approaching 10 minutes left in this one. Twins left, Twins right. Banner flanked by Jackson. Fake of the pass. And that ball is caught down at the 4-yard line. 1st down, it'd be first and goal at the 4. That pass was caught by
Number 6.
Number 6, Braden Long. So Twins out to the right, H-back and a tight end to the left. Ball's handed to Jackson, and he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Wildcats firm with the stop up front there, see if they can keep the Liberators out of the end zone. Wildcats with a 14-13 lead after going for 2 on a little jump pass on the lead option look. Now coming right back is Bolivar and threatening H-back to the right. Split to both sides, looking to pass, fade over into the corner, and overthrown does Banner over Long. On the coverage over there is Cooper Baker and Cannably. Thank you. So it's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 4. Stiffen up here, Wildcats. Keep them out of the end zone. H-back to the right, a little slot. Twins to the left. Motion into the other side. So gives us trips. And into the end zone and a touchdown is the quarterback, Banner.
That was a handoff to
Did he
Cyrus
go ahead and
Jackson.
hand it off to Johnson?
To Jackson, yep.
Or to Jackson, excuse me. All right, so after the long pass play, the Liberators come down and they put 6 on the board to make it 19-14. So they're going to go for 2 now. 19-14, that would make it 21, so a 7-point. So double Twins. Motion coming over to the right to make it trips. Rolling out is Danner. And
that ball
pass.
Is knocked out.
And the ball is knocked out by number 28, I believe. So a nice job by the defense there. Tuckle looked that up. That's
David Melzer with a great hit.
Melzer with a hit out there to jar that ball out. So 19-14 with 8:48 remaining here in the game. We'll take a break. We'll be back. At Tunnel Vision Car Wash. With the best monthly packages around, you'll keep your ride shining all season long. And don't forget about the complimentary amenities. Free vacuums, towels, window cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner, mat washers, everything you need to keep your car looking showroom ready. And the real MVP, our exceptional customer service. So make the smart play. Swing by Tunnel Vision Car Wash in Harrisonville today and score big on a cleaner, shinier ride. And we're back and we're ready to go here. 8:48 remaining. Wyatt Viles will kick it off. Cannably and Beechner back deep for the Wildcats. Charlotte Keck, our Sonic Kick return contest. Let's just run this back for a touchdown, win her a little money. That ball is going to the far side and $19-yard return on the carry. 1st and 10 on the far side from the 34-yard line. Wildcats trail by 5. They've got a little over half the field to go here. About 47% of it, or 46% of it, they need to score here.
Just need to keep playing our game and stick to the run game.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. Going to be a pass that almost came off again. That ball was intended for striker Gilmore. Just about another one that could have been picked off after it bounced off his pads. So 2nd down and 10 here. Uncle Big Tuck here was all for staying with the run game. We were back in the Twins. We faked the run and bounced one off his pads, threw it a little bit hard for him. Hopefully he can get something he can handle. So here we are with Twins to the left, veer backs. See if we can run a little outside veer. We're going to throw it out here with a little bubble pass off the lead option. That's caught by Brody McNeil, and that's going to be a 1st down, 11 yards on the play. That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances.
You know, we've seen quite a few of those little bubble passes go for a gain, and a lot of the time it's striker Gilmore out on the outside with the block as well.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line.
Got to make sure you got a pulling guard there that the running back beat the
got there
guard
before
to
he
the
did.
hole.
Yes. So a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7, 1 yard from being midfield. Wildcats send Twins out here to the left, Twins out to the right. Hall in the pistol. Torres comes in front of him. Hall throws one into traffic. Another fortunate time that it was not picked off. So 3rd down and 6. After the pass down in the middle goes off the helmet and back deeper than any of the players. So 3rd and 7. Coach Maxwell is going to take a timeout. Wildcats, that's a timeout by Golden Classics timeout. Take timeout to go by and see them, buy you some jewelry. I'll be back.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a 4th-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that, someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google, Facebook, or redbarnranch.farm. We'll see you at the patch.
By Reed Ford. Oh, sorry, I was a little early. Welcome back. Fort Tees Broadcasting, Harrisonville Wildcat, driven by Reed Ford. Twins to the left, slot to the right. Motion coming around behind. Fake the pitch and going up the middle for a gain of about 4, almost 5. So it's going to be 4th down and 2. It's going to be 4th down and a long 2 for the Wildcats. The broadcast is driven by Reed Ford, your hometown Ford dealership. Wildcats coming up to the line. They're going to go with a split in to the left, veer backs, a little H back to the right. Lead option out to the right. Around the corner and maybe gets there. Does Asher Hall. So Asher Hall gets to the corner on the pitch of the lead option over into Bolivar territory, and that's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances. Wildcats over into Bolivar Liberators area. Their side of the field onto the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 on the far side. Double twins. And a quick pass out here to striker Gilmore. Gilmore's going to get about 4 on that pass from Hall.
It's a good spot on getting his hand to the ground and gaining what he could, already kind of falling to the ground.
2nd down and 6. It's a long 6. Wildcats on the move. They trail by 5. 5 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in this one. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Hall gives the handoff to Torres. Torres is going to work hard to get about 1 yard there. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. 1 yard gain on the play.
Lucas Pock on the stop there.
I believe that to be Polk. I believe his grandpa's Rod Polk, who was an assistant football coach for me years ago when I was down at Sir Coxey. Nonetheless, that was a nice tackle. I believe it was Polk on the tackle. 3rd down and a long 5, veer backs. There's that little bubble pass again, and it's caught. Hang on to that ball out there. That one's caught by Brody McNeil for a gain of about 11. That's going to be a 1st down. Did we get into the Red Barn Ranch? Not yet. That's another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down. Think Troby's first when you think appliances. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line on the far side. The Wildcats moving the ball here. See if they can go down and take the lead on this when they trail 19-14 with 4 minutes and 58 ticks remaining. And the clock rolls. I wondered why it wasn't rolling there. Twins to the left, veer backs under center. Off balance to the unbalanced to the left. Going to run the veer. And
that's the only time they have made a quick blow the whistle dead there.
Did they get fooled on thinking it was handed off, or did they just show him as his progress was stopped? That's going to be a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. Hall reversed his field and got out of there, but not before. Take note that your split end out here to the right is Keller Johnson. Twins to the right, twins to the left. 2nd down and a long 10. Hall with the keeper. Fake the ball to Asher Hall there. It's going to gain about 5 on the play, so it's going to be actually 4 on. That's going to be 5. 3rd down and 5 for the Wildcats here on the near side. The ball on the 21-yard line of the Liberators. Unbalanced to the right. Twins out to the right. There's the bubble pass out and going to be stopped by a 1 yard gain, and that's going to bring up 4th down and a long 3. So 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go in this one. The Wildcats trail by 5. Big play right here, 4th down and a long 4. Twins out to the left, unbalanced to the left. Veer backs, Hall under center. And stopped. Are the Wildcats, so the Liberators are going to take over on downs. The ball on the 20-yard line, so they come up short on that 4th down with an opportunity. Only 2:53 remaining into the game, and they trail by 5. So some type of a little miracle here needs to happen, a fumbled snap or something along those lines. So an H-back to the right, Twins to the left, Twins to the right. Going to hand it off to Jackson. Jackson is stood up and tackled by 9 of the 11 defensive players. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Timeout, I believe, called by the Wildcats. So with 2:43 remaining in the game, Wildcats call a desperation timeout here. They lead, by 5. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Nothing brings Harrisonville together like Friday Night Lights and our Harrisonville Wildcats. And just like our hometown team, Reed Ford of Harrisonville is proud to be your hometown Ford dealer. Whether you're looking for a tough Ford F-150, a family SUV for away games, or the perfect ride for cruising through town, they've got the hometown deals that can't be beat. So this season, cheer on the Wildcats and drive with confidence from Reed Ford of Harrisonville, your hometown Ford dealer. All right, 2nd down and long after the timeout. 2nd down and 9, trips to the right, going to hand it to Jackson to the left. He is going to be stopped eventually over there, and another timeout called by the Wildcats. So no gain on the play, going to bring up 3rd down, actually about a yard gain on the play, going to bring up 3rd down and 8. 2:35 remaining in the game. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Nothing brings Harrisonville together like Friday Night Lights and our Harrisonville Wildcats. And just like our hometown team, Reed Ford of Harrisonville is proud to be your hometown Ford dealer. Whether you're looking for a tough Ford F-150, a family SUV for away games, or the perfect ride for cruising through town, they've got the hometown deals that can't be beat. So this season, cheer on the Wildcats and drive with confidence from Reed Ford of Harrisonville, your hometown Ford dealer. Twins to the left, Twins to the right, 3rd down and 8, 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Maybe trying to draw them offside, see how we would cover here. 3rd down and 8. So if the Wildcats can hold here on this play, and that's going to be a timeout for the Liberators. 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. Bolivar leading 19-14 over the Wildcats. 3rd down and 8. We'll take another break. We'll be back.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
All right, welcome back. 2:35 remaining in this one. Thank you for joining us. This broadcast is brought to you and driven by Reed Ford, your hometown Ford dealership. Trips to the right, flex tight end to the left, sending a quad out here, emptying the backfield, and a pass thrown. Is that number 5 or number 6?
Ball's out.
And the ball is out.
That's a scoop
and
by
it's
Tyson
picked
Wyatt-Smith.
up. Tyson Wyatt-Smith picks it up. Hang on to the ball. So the catch is made. The first down is picked up. The ball is knocked out. Tyson Wyatt-Smith picks it up, returns it 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 yards for the Wildcats to have the ball with 2:20 remaining in this one, and they have the ball. They haven't set the change yet. It appears as though the ball is on the 17-yard line on the far side, first and goal. So that's going to be a first down in a weird way. Think Troby's first, and that is inside the red zone, the Red Barn Ranch red zone. Twins out to the right. Going to run a sweep here to the weak side, trying to get outside, but not able to, is Striker Gilmore. Tackle by number 8. 8 for
Dorian Gonzalez
for the Liberators. Twins out to the right, twins out to the left. Hall in the backfield with Torres by his side. 145 and running. Ball handed off to Torres. A little spin move, but taken down. No gain, gain of 2 on the play. Gets back just inside the original line of scrimmage, so third down and 10, call it, from the 17-yard line. Wildcats needing to get into the end zone, third down and a short 10. Twins out here to the left. Unbalanced to the left, tight end to the right, veer backs. Looking to the pass. Into the corner. That's going to be a flag on the defensive player. That ball was intended for Gilmore down there. So that'll be a half the distance to the goal, I believe.
Should result in first down.
You mean automatically or by the distance? The ball was at the 17. So that's going to take it down to the 7.5 or 18. So very close to a first down. The Wildcats have got twins out to the right. They are getting a timeout, but the Wildcats were getting ready to go. We're one tick inside of 1 minute of finishing this thing up right here. We're going to get a measurement on the side so the coaches will have an opportunity to talk about what we're going to run and do real quick here. And see, I have a problem with the ball should have been spotted over there and decided rather than to move it in here, but after the fact. So that's about a foot short. We've got 59 seconds on the clock. The Wildcats trail Bolivar 19-14. Third down and the length of the football here. Wildcats coming up to the line. They're going to have twins out to the right. They're going to take an H-back over to the right. That's Tyson Wyatt-Smith over there. We're going to get a little quarterback power over to the right side, and that's going to be down to about the 2-yard line for the first and 10. That's going to be another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. Think Troby's first when you think home appliances, right back on the ball, going to snap it straight to the quarterback Hall, and Hall takes it in for 2 yards with 47 seconds remaining, and they go up 20-19. Just as well go for 2 here, because any score beats you, but they would make them at least. Any score beats you if you don't make this. So the H-back to the left, double split ends, and a pass inside. Got a flag, so we will probably run that again. I believe it to be a hold on the receiver out there to the right side.
I think the receiver may have just kind of been clipped. They're going with the pass interference just because they kind of got tied up, but it was close enough to the ball being delivered.
In any respect, no matter which the call is, it's going to be half the distance to the goal, and it's going to be a retry because we are trying for 2 here. So Twins out to the right, H-backs to the right. We'll get a little quarterback power. He finds a hole and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So the 2-point conversion is good by Hall. The Wildcats go up 22-19 with 47 seconds remaining in this one. Hey, we got a good one. Stay with us. We'll get a commercial. We'll be back. What is old is new again. Golden Classics has the same quality, friendly service, and great selection as always, just under the new management of Ryan and Wendy Saffels. Wendy has been part of the Golden Classics family for over 15 years and looks to continue the 40-plus year legacy of Golden Classics. So if it's time to pop the question, grab an anniversary gift or something just because, stay local and go find the diamond in the rough at Golden Classics in the Gaslight Shopping Center right past McDonald's on Commercial. All right, welcome back. We've got a barn burner going here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. 47 seconds. Wildcats with a 22-19 lead. We've been going back and forth. Hey, the high-rise country cookies go to Thomas Selector. Thomas is a past player as well, and Ben Clary is the winner of the tumbler or a cap. I'll get with you guys next week. Here's the kickoff. The ball is headed deep. It's going to be taken at the 5-yard line, and he's going to be tackled after a 1 yard.
Here we go.
So defensively, the Wildcats need to keep the Liberators out of the end zone, and the Liberators need to take it 91 yards. Where are they going to place it? They're going to place it on the 7-yard line. Maybe the 8-yard line. So 92 yards the Liberators need to go in 41 seconds. The Wildcats need to hold them out of those 92 yards to win this one, 22-19. So trips to the right, split in to the left. Banner, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Watch the ball. There's a ball that's in and out of the hands of number 12.
Evan Mortison.
Evan Mortison sitting down. The ball caught back behind him, sit down, tried to get back to it, couldn't do it. So 2nd down and 10 for the Liberators with 36 seconds left in this one. Trips to the right, split into the left. Banner in the backfield with Jackson. And a high snap, he's able to handle it. A pass. And the ball was caught but not held long enough by Lucas Polk.
Deegan Beechner, great hit right there again.
Beechner with the hit that knocked the ball out. So 3rd down and 10 now for the Liberators. 31 seconds on the clock. Twins to the left, Twins to the right. Snap to Banner. He's back to pass. Lets it go, and that's caught at the 30-yard line on the right hash.
Gonna be a timeout
First and
taken.
10. Going to be a timeout. That pass had caught by Lucas Polk from Banner. First and 10 at the 30-yard line, almost on the near side. We've got 25 seconds left. Wildcats leading by 3. I'll be back. At Signature Will and Trust, owner and managing attorney Danielle Scavuzzo and attorneys Salvatore Scavuzzo and Brendan Barker tailor estate plans to fit your individual and family needs. A properly executed estate plan protects you and your loved ones in the event of your incapacity or death. Now is the time to call and schedule an appointment for a free consultation with Signature Will and Trust at 816-237-8555. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements. Come back to this nail-biter. First and 10 on the 30-yard line. 25 seconds remaining. Wildcats lead by 3. Twins to the left, twins to the right for the Liberators. Back out into the flat. We're going to get a sack, and the ball is out. They're going to say he's down. Keller Johnson with the sack. 5-10-yard sack. And the timeout is called. They'll set the clock possibly down to 16 seconds, so they'll do some checking here. We have a flag on the field over here. I missed what the call of the penalty was. I looked up to see where the flag was.
Well, his signal looked like it would have been a face mask.
So we may not see it again, but it's first and 10 from the 40-yard line on this near side. 16 seconds. Wildcats still with a 3-point lead. There's a ball thrown, and that was intended.
Looks like for number 5.
Intended for number 5, Paul Bliss. And several defenders back there for the defense. Trips now to the left, split into the right. Second down and 10, 11 seconds on the clock. Banner steps up, throws it in the ground right at the feet of 12. That's a pretty nice job by Banner to throw that ball into the feet of number 12, Evan Mortison, to get the clock stopped. So we're down to 6. We're down to 6 seconds. This is the last timeout for Bolivar. So both teams out of timeouts. The Wildcats lead by 3. They're 60 yards away are the Liberators from pay dirt. 6 seconds to go. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Looking for mouth-watering barbecue and breakfast? Judy's Q has you covered, right here on the corner of 291 and P Highway. From tender brisket to juicy pork ribs and chicken wings, we've got it all. And don't forget our famous burnt ends, served Thursday to Saturday. Planning a tailgate or event? Order meat by the pound for your next big gathering. Visit judysq.com for more details. Taste the difference at Judy's Q.
It's mine. Gotcha. Hey, we're back. 6 seconds to go. The Wildcats need to keep the Liberators from the 60 yards pay dirt. Wildcats leading by 3. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Banner with Jackson flanking him to the right. Wildcats with people deep. There's a ball, and believe he was down. That ball was caught by number 12. The hook and ladder was trying to set it up. The Wildcats hang on. 22-19 to win that one. What a barn burner, people. We'll take a short break. We'll get things figured out for the Reed player of the game and the Golden Classics Diamond in the Rough. We'll be back for the post-game show. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over an nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Nobody wants to deal with a clogged drain or a leaky pipe. That's why you need to call JCM Plumbing. JCM Plumbing has over 20 years of experience in the industry and offers a variety of services to make them your number one option for anything plumbing related. With a wide variety of services from clogged pipes to a new hot water heater and all the best state-of-the-art equipment, JCM Plumbing is your place for everything you need for plumbing in your home. So just call me, JCM, to take care of that leaky pipe at 816-726-8281. All right, welcome back, everyone. What a great game here for you to see tonight. The Wildcats go with a back and forth with the Bolivar Liberators. They end up winning it 22-19. Charlotte Keck gets a $5 gift certificate for the kick return contest. Thomas Schlechter wins 3 high-rise country cookies. Ben Clary wins a 4T's tumbler or cap, and now Tuck is going to give us the Reed Ford player of the game and the Golden Classics Diamond in the Rough. The post-game show is for Golden Classics. Go Tuck.
So for the Reed Ford player of the game, I'm going with Levi Hall. Just made a lot happen tonight. In the quarterback position, really some good reads that just presented himself, and he did a good job of making sure he got that ball out when he needed to, based on reads. Just really good game by him. My Golden Classics Diamond in the Rough, I'm going with Striker Gilmore. I talked about a lot of those bubble passes tonight, and a lot of the times when those plays went for positive yards, Striker was out there making a block on the outside to allow that to happen.
A sophomore.
Absolutely, especially that as a sophomore stepping up and doing what a coach is asking him to do for the good of the team.
Very short and sweet. Got a lot of people with a lot of drive going back. Thank you, everyone. Please check out our sponsors. They do a great job putting this thing on for you guys. Thank you very much for joining us. That's going to be it here from Bolivar, Missouri. The Wildcats beat the Liberators 22-19. We'll see you next weekend up from center. We'll bring that one to you as well. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. We'll see you next time.